And let's say hello to the people on the YouTube VOD. Hi, everybody. Hello.
Hello, VOD
Before I
squad.
forget, because I tend to forget.
Holy fucking hell.
Oh,
Rolled.
Kipper. What happened last time?
Oh, okay. I can do this. Okay, last time
Yes, you got
we
it.
decided to finally open the door, but as we started opening the door, someone came from behind. It was like two guys in robes. And we're like, who the heck is that? And around that point, I think one of the people in the robes was like, okay, Mimic, show yourself. And then it was Jory. Jory was not Jory all along. Jory was I think he was also a mimic, or not a mimic. I don't know what those things were. They kind of looked like the Blue Men group, but like bad attitudes. And so we had to fight them and deal with the emotional turmoil of losing what we thought was our friend, potentially. We don't know what happened to Jory in real life or if he ever even existed. And after that, we decided to just continue with whatever tests we'd have to go through, because we wouldn't find out what actually happened to Jory and not until we actually got out. So first to endure a test was Taurin. We had to walk through 4 different doors. Taurin got the wind door, and it was a puzzle. And puzzle was defeated. And then it was a breeze. Oh, dang nabbit. That was awful.
That was really good.
Thank you.
That was funny. That was funny.
Okay. And then, I'm sorry, this is it. Like, doing this always takes so much psychic damage to my brain. Rexmoa took, of course, the water door, which I believe is Ixis. And, I did not realize that it was gonna be, like, the tests could be dangerous because, like, he gets into a big old room and the room just starts filling up with water and he has to, like, do Sudoku or something. And then he, like, figures out the word and he's like, I survived. But I chose the fire door. So I'm upset. And then Dishonor chose the earth door. So I'm gonna be on fire and Dishonor's gonna get squished.
Correct. So, now that we have all been caught up, who wants to go first? Dishonor or Kipper?
Oh,
I'll leave it up to Kipper.
I think I'm gonna rip off the band-aid.
You want to go first then?
Yeah, well, it's not really a band-aid. I'm still very excited, but also horrified that I'm gonna do wrong. Oh, my knees. Okay, hold on.
All right.
Man, fire door doing work already.
Let me open up.
My knees.
Let me open up the freaking thing.
Don't make fun of me.
Yes.
I'm
Okay.
old.
So,
I don't want to hear it.
Kipper, as you walk through the door with the fire emblem, as soon as you enter, you see a room that is fully made out of stone. Again, in the middle of this room, there is a pedestal made out of some sort of metal. Below this room, there is a metal grating, and in the roof of the room as well. In one of the walls, there is an inscription that I'm going to tell you in a second. But as soon as you step in and the door locks behind you, you see on the floor grating, all the way down below, and very not common height, I would say depth, fire ignites
Yay! Who could have seen this coming?
all the way down.
In the fire room.
Indeed, indeed, indeed. As you approach the pedestal in the middle, well, first of all, before doing that, do you want to do anything first?
I'm definitely doing an investigation check, but I don't know what to do an investigation check on.
That's fine. If you can give me a normal investigation check, I can give you more details right now.
Oh, okay. Let's see. Opening the thing. I'm trying to like calm my brain and get out of whatchamacallit, comedy mode.
All right, pretty good, pretty good, pretty good. Okay. Kipper, you look around the room. Obviously, the fire below you is concerning. But you look around the room and you see that the center has this metal pedestal. And in this metal pedestal, there are 6, I guess, kind of holes, kind of like etchings. On each one of those etchings, there is a word on it. These are the words. Let me move them so you guys can see it.
Oh, I would love to be able to see.
Worry, don't you?
Oh, you don't need that.
I
Boom.
pride, lust, sloth. Okay, well, yeah, it's sins.
And in front of each and every etching, there are little statuettes with different animals. These are the statuettes that you may be able to see.
Oh.
This one.
And you also noticed that in one of the walls, out the opposite side of the door that you just entered, as soon as you enter and the fire starts going, a flaming hot text appears, and this is what you see. I am 1 out of 7. I'm fire. I'm red. And just when you look at it, I'm inside your head. And
1, 2,
so
3, 4,
your
5, 6. Dang, I
trial
hit.
starts.
Okay, I'm 1 out of 7. I'm fire. I'm red. And just when you lose it, I'm inside your head. Well, can I at least assign the animals to
Yes.
their
The statuettes can be moved.
Okay, so snail to sloth, lion to pride, serpent to greed. Oh wait, no.
Okay. Wait. Snail to
pig.
sloth. Sorry. Yes, I have to move this. Snail to sloth, lion to pride.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And then I'm trying to. So rabbit's definitely in lust. Pig is in gluttony. Dragon in greed and serpent in envy.
Interesting. As you put statuettes in each of the etchings, surprisingly enough, which you thought it was gonna be very difficult, the fire gets extinguished below you.
Oh,
And the door behind you gets unlocked.
are you kidding me?
Yeah, easy peasy.
You got it on the first try.
Oh, okay. What was the 7th?
That is the thing that's supposed to throw you off.
Wow.
But yes, you got it on the first try.
Okay. Doesn't feel real. I was
Listen,
so
hey.
expecting. I literally hyped myself up for a week that I'm gonna die.
Hey, you know what? It could have been very worse. People get confused about these things because they don't understand. But
Okay.
you did it.
Okay.
And so you are able to exit. The sconces on your side is shining with a very bright red flame. as you exit again, and there's only one more trial to go through, which is Ambrose.
Good luck.
Those were some good virtues.
Hey, you know
Totally
what?
not tens.
You got it. Hey,
I believe
fair
in you.
enough.
I don't.
Ambrose.
You say you don't?
Once you enter, a second.
Oh,
I gotta move
that's
document
perfect.
where I have you.
I like
Also,
that picture.
okay. Once you enter, again, door locks behind you. You see a room full of made out of carved stone, very smooth, with statues of knights on various pedestals on each side, with different types of armor, different types of weapons, but all resembling, an armored figure. One of the pedestals is empty, but next to it, it is a statue of a wounded beggar. There you go. Sorry about that. And each statue has a plaque that reads the same text. And I'll show you a second. Go. Boom. There it is. A beggar's lot in life seems solid like stone, but give him what he needs today, and he shall thank you with grace. Heal his wounds, and he shall walk. Bring him a blade, and he will stand a noble. Now a knight of the order rise.
So all of the plaques say the same thing, right?
All
So
of
you
the
said-
plaques say the same thing. They're all in similar looking statues of armored people with weapons.
But then one of them is
One of them
instead-
is empty, and in one of them there is a beggar. You can see the man is obviously kneeling down, begging.
sounds like my immediate thought is giving him a blade. Which the only actual blade I have on me is my sword. But is he in any sort of like special position, like his hands outstretched?
Yeah, it's begging. Like, what you can see like a beggar, begging for money. He has, we'll say that for the purpose of this, he does have both of his hands stretched and he is kneeling down. Obviously, he looks like a humanoid with very ragged clothes, as opposed to the fancier armor that these other statues have.
The first thing I'll try to do, I will kind of glancing over the different plaques and just kind of like gently like rubbing my thumb over them to just kind of like feel what they're made out of. Not really important, but just, test things out. I will pull out a ration and try to hand it to the statue of the beggar.
He's gonna place one of your rations in the statue of the beggar.
Yes.
Okay. You place the rations in the statue of the beggar, and suddenly the rations disappear. feel a slight rumble and the statue of the beggar starts cracking. Take down one of your rations, please. You have one ration removed.
Okay.
Oh. Is that a bad crackle? Oh boy.
Oh no.
Mm.
And hero's wounds you shall walk. How do I heal stone? Because the only other thing I can think of right now is bringing him a blade, but that wouldn't. But that doesn't solve the middle. The heal his wounds and he shall walk.
Hmm.
Let's see. I also don't really want to hand the sword, which means the sword's gonna disappear.
Yeah. You don't have like any other weapons? in
Hey,
your
no
inventory?
helping.
Oh, okay.
This is the Sonner's file.
I'll mute myself.
Looking over the plaque and the stone, can I maybe gather anything about like what the hero's wounds and he shall walk may be referring to?
Give me an investigation check, please.
I have to remember what my investigation thing is. Here. No. 15. Not bad.
Not bad. You would know. This is obviously a test of Earth Titan. Related to one of its virtues. Perhaps the most important one that it shares. As for the specifics of what would happen, you are not entirely.
Okay, I do have a healer's kit on me. So I guess I could try like using like some of the bandages off of it and like wrapping up maybe like where the cracks are forming.
You want to do that?
Yeah. I suppose that would take one of the charges, or there's 10 charges,
Yes, it would.
mechanically speaking.
Yeah, so if you do that, you bandage where the cracks are, and you feel another rumble in the room. The statue suddenly lifts itself up, stands up, but it is still holding its hands up.
See, weapon-wise, all I have is my greatsword and then javelins. I don't know if javelins are considered really a blade, because they're more just like sharpened points. What is the definition of a javelin?
It is not a blade.
A light spear thrown in a competitive sport or as a weapon. What does a
Correct.
spear count as? A weapon with a long shaft and pointed tip.
It is not
It's
a
not a
blade.
Okay, I then besides my sword, I have no blades on my body.
Uh-huh.
I am carrying no blade but my sword, so as much as I don't really want to do it in character, I feel like it's probably the only option. As I imagine, because you did say that there were weapons with the other statues, but I imagine that they are probably literally part of the statues.
It would be safe to assume so, yeah.
Okay. I mean, what are the chances that maybe like the statues are actually made with real weapons in their hands that are just like bound inside the stone? That would actually be kind of sick, not gonna lie. With a sigh, kind of looking at my sword, I'll pull. At this point, since I'm like messing around with stuff, it would actually be on my back. I will pull it out of its like sling, just kind of look over it and hover my hand over the blade and say, "You will not be far from me for long." And I will slowly bequeath it upon the statue, the beggar.
You place it in the hands of the statue of the beggar?
Yes.
Right. As you place this sword in the hands of the beggar, you can see the hands immediately clamp down, holding the sword. Another rumble happens. The statue stands up straight and moves out of its pedestal, taking its place on the other empty pedestal in the room. It turns around, looking towards you, its honor, and takes a knee. Suddenly, the statue slowly cracks again and reveals on the inside another statue with an armor. The statue takes a knee and offers the blade back to you as the sconces light up green and the door unlocks behind you.
I'll take back the sword somewhat swiftly, not even bothering to put it back in its sling, just kind of tucking it against me. And I will, looking down at the stonework, slowly back up and go towards the door.
Yep. Easy enough. The door is unlocked and you guys are able to go back to this center room as we're in before. Now, all of you exiting out of your trials, what do you do?
Can we assume that there was time displacement?
I would say that like everything is happening kind of at the same time. So you guys will be like exiting like a little bit after the other, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I will say though, once you reach this center like circular room, the 4 doors close, they lock, you can hear the clicking of the locks, and all of the bright sconces light up. The door that you came in, the large door, and the door in front of you, and you hear another click.
Is Rexmoa still wet?
Yeah, I mean, you just came out of it.
Alright, I
know the
see
context, but
I
that's
see
sort of
everyone walk out of their respective rooms, and then I intuit that they had to overcome a puzzle of their own, and I hug them. I give them a big wet lizard hug. Especially anyone with fur.
Oh boy.
No.
Taurin look a little disheveled.
Yeah,
1 HP.
yeah.
I need some berries.
Yeah.
Are you going to eat your berries?
Yeah.
Yeah. When I like dig into my pouch and just like 10 berries in one. Just eat them.
Just stuff your mouth full of
Rexmoa
berries.
is stopping wet. You look like a Victorian skeleton.
Yeah. And I want to know how everyone else's puzzles went.
Oh, first of all, Taurin, make sure to take down all of your 10 good berries and return 10 points of HP from you. Oh, well,
I
to
need
you, I
those.
guess.
Real quick.
Take them away after eating.
Yes.
I have
You
11
die.
HP now. Yes.
Perfect. So, Rexmoa would ask you, how did your trial go? So,
Tell me.
She kind of just rubs her temples and goes, "You'll not believe the word game I had to endure."
You'd be surprised. I've seen a lot in my travels. But I'll let you tell the tale another time.
There was fire in mine, I think.
Well, you look relatively uncharred, so I'd say nicely done, Kipper.
Thank you. How did your trial go?
Nothing this wary lizard hasn't seen before. Oh, I'm just glad I decided to study in the monastery and read plenty of books while I was there. You know, we have this game back in my village. We call it Wordle. I'm not sure if you all are familiar with it.
Wordle?
I've never heard of that.
It's actually Wordell.
Oh, we're dead.
oh, Wordell, of course, of course.
my.
The famous wizard.
The famous wizard Wordell.
Yeah, and I look towards Ambrose. Wait, so is Ambrose still missing a sword?
No, he grabbed it back.
Okay.
I've been pretty substantial.
It would be. I come out of my door looking a bit distraught, my eyes staying somewhat stagnant upon the blade of mine, as I'm kind of like hugging it to my chest. Every once in a while, I glance up, and that's really the only response you get from me, is me just kind of glancing in your direction.
Yeah. And I'll just give you a light tap on the shoulder and say, I'm glad to see you safe, my friend. And I think that's everyone checked in.
Mm-hmm.
Well, except, you know, our dear friend Yori, who will inevitably pop up again. Certainly.
He's
At
probably
some
just
point.
having marshmallows on a campfire.
He's probably, yeah, he's doing good.
Yeah, they're just chilling.
It's just
I would say
chilling.
hunting a rabbit,
Chilling.
but never mind.
Oh, wait, what?
I would say he's probably hunting a rabbit. Never mind.
It could be. Who knows? Who knows?
The one thing I remember about the my trial was I think it had an offensive stereotype for rabbits.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm sure plenty of these trials are outdated.
tell.
Well, it implied that we are good at multiplying.
Ah, mathematics. I don't see how that's a bad idea.
Population-wise.
Oh, that one.
And I mean not wrong, but it's not nice to say.
I see.
I suppose it's better than what it could be.
Truth. Which would it be, Ambrose? Actually, what do you mean by that?
I've heard worse things.
All right, children, I think we should move on to the bigger door.
I think Ambrose was like a moment away from saying a slur right there.
It's
I
like,
could give you examples, but I probably would not suggest that.
I just start casting like a censorship spell.
Hey,
I
not here.
can think of 6 off my mind right now.
Oh no!
Please no.
We can have that
Oh
discussion
my.
for strictly educational purposes.
So, as you guys find yourself in the room, you can see the door behind you, the large stone door that you guys opened before. their sconces are now lit with the appropriate colors, and the door in front of you, which is a more intricate, more smoothly carved door with the same symbol, also has the 4 locks, 4 sconces lit.
Oh, that's why the torches didn't work.
They weren't torching.
They weren't torching. It had to do with the trials.
You think they did a trial while we were in there?
I believe I would count that as a trial. Mine was very grim.
What was your trial about?
Surprisingly, for a door about wind, it had a lot of death in there. Gravestones. And I had to guess what the word was, which was sacrifice. Which, you know, it makes sense. But sitting there thinking of the correct word, it was just, it took a lot.
So, why do you look so knackered then for a word puzzle?
I couldn't think of the word.
Without any context, you guys see Taurin very beat up because of a word puzzle.
I love this.
Think of the word.
I'm just imagining like just her trying to think of it was actually giving her psychic damage. She's just like,
I mean, kind of.
In a way, yes.
yeah.
I was so pixelated.
She didn't have Wardell in her village.
Didn't read the books,
Greenie.
I'm sorry.
Oh my goodness.
Oh boy. Exactly. Wardell was
She
not in my
didn't have
village. We didn't
Wardell
have many of
in
his
their
books.
village. That is correct. The wizard Wardell was not stationed.
Did not travel there.
Well, I guess that's proof that you're not a cheetah. I'm
You
sorry.
call me a cheetah? What?
Oh my goodness.
I'm sorry, that was not.
That was one of the
That was so
5
bad.
slurs, wasn't it?
Oh goodness.
Well, I guess we should continue then.
Let's.
Okay. I suppose we can continue on.
Alrighty. And are you guys opening door?
Yes.
Yeah.
Is it like big enough where we could all try to like open it together?
Yeah. At this point,
Automatically.
like you can just like kind of push it. A couple of people can just probably help and just push it open. It is a large door, not as large as the stone door. That is for certain. But you can gather that this is magically sealed. So even if it was heavy, you would be able to open it because magic. But as soon as
Magic
it
means
does-
nothing for my muscles.
Eh,
Math.
But as soon
Stop
as the door
shredding
opens,
all your shirts.
first of all, a small cloud of dust comes out at you. Howling of wind from an unknown source. And you guys are able to see a grim sight in front of you. As the light is reaching on the inside, you can see corpses. A lot of corpses. Some of them in
Bones?
various positions. No, as a matter of fact, the corpses look brain,
Mummified.
almost mummified. Some of them in various poses, some of them sitting down, some of them crawling towards the door, and others in a meditation pose. As you see this large hallway with an open door at the end.
Are they trying to escape? From what?
When you say drain, do they look more like...
They look dry, mummified.
Okay.
Do they smell at all?
Yes.
Can we-
I was about
Okay,
to
so
say
they've been dead for a while.
it smells like death in
Has there
Okay.
been any recent bowel movements?
Pungent.
I will not answer that question.
Okay.
What's up, Death? Very much so. I'm just making commentary though. But yeah, Taurin would kind of be like, whoa. Looking down the hall, seeing that door.
Whoever wants to give me a little bit of a perception check, please, and do so right now. This will
I
be.
might have high stats.
Actually, you know what? Either one person with advantage or two different people can give me a perception check. This will be a general, like knowledge for all the party. I just want to know how much you can gather out of this scene.
I want to do perceptions.
I want to do perception as well.
Yeah, you
Shall
both
we
can
do
do
it
it, yeah.
together?
3, 2,
2, 1.
1.
Perceive.
Okay.
Oh wow, we're like almost the same.
Okay, that's pretty good. That's pretty okay.
We both see stuff, I guess.
Yes, you both do. So, as you guys are looking around, kind of trying to move into this hallway, two things stand out. This is again, as I said, knowledge for all the party. So no need to relay information or anything. Two things stand out. First of all of the corpses in here have similar attires.
I'm assuming they're all monks.
You can safely
I'm sorry.
assume so. And the other thing you guys can see as you are moving is that one of the figures that are sitting down has an amulet that is glowing slightly.
Around his
Ah.
neck, I presume.
Yes, around its neck. It, as I mentioned, it is sitting down in like a meditation pose.
Pretty, shiny.
I don't. Taurin, don't touch that just yet.
Okay.
I feel like we definitely need to do an investigation or perception check on that. Which would you prefer?
That will be up to you
Definitely.
what you want to find.
I don't know the difference between the two.
Perception is to notice details about, like, I don't know. A room investigation is to try and find out why. A perception can be, hey, you know what? You notice something in the corner of your eye. That is a perception. Or there is a
Okay.
sudden shift in, I don't know, in a wall or something. That could be a perception check. An investigation would be, hey, I want to go through a locker full of papers and I want to try and figure out a specific file. That is an investigation.
Ah, okay. I'm gonna pretend I understand that.
So to investigate the amulet before you touch it, maybe?
I have to touch the thing to investigate it?
Not necessarily.
Oh, okay. You know what? I'm gonna address the group. I'm just gonna be like, I have a feeling just based on environmental clues, but I think whatever killed all the people in this room has something to do with that amulet. I'm gonna point at it with both my hands.
Just as a refresher, when we were in that big room filled with water, did we hear people talk to us from beyond this door?
No, the mumbling that you heard was coming from one of the creatures
Okay.
that you guys don't.
Okay. Just wanted to make sure.
Okay. So, I guess perception. So perception just makes me see things better.
Yeah, perception is kind of like noticing
Yeah.
details as you like kind of walk past through. Investigation is a thorough search. That's how I would deem it.
There you
I
go.
like to think of it as
Okay,
like
that makes more sense
perception
now.
being like generalities, while investigation is like specifics.
Exactly.
Oh, okay.
Exactly.
So using perception in the beginning and then once finding individual things using investigation.
Exactly.
I'm gonna use perception check on the amulet.
Are you getting close to the amulet?
No. Because I don't want to do that. I feel like there might be a proximity thing attached to it.
I will say, from your perception over here, won't be able to notice anything. It's just
nabbit.
an amulet.
Can I look for
Uh,
a stick or something in the area so I can poke it?
I don't think there are
Classic.
six in this area.
Or
I have
anybody with a
javelin.
staff, like a something is hanging. I don't know, something long and sticky.
Long and
Sticky?
sticky. Like a long stick.
Yeah.
Are there maybe any mice in this room?
Oh, any animals?
There would
There's
be,
like-
you know, critters like, you know, scavengers mostly. Because obviously, there's a lot of corpses in here.
Or
So, you know,
Hi.
there would be a lot of gross stuff.
Do I have?
speak to a worm.
Speak to a worm.
Dirt.
Tell me,
Uh,
crawling one or squirming one.
Can we tell how recently deceased these corpses are? You said they look mummified, but
And
Give
they
me
smell.
that would be a medicine check. See if you are able to
Oh.
determine.
it's been a while since I've had to do
Are
one
they
of
still
those.
squishy or really dry?
Yeah. So what's
Well, depending on
what's the
the-
status on the rigor mortis?
Yes.
Yes.
But if they had the life sucked out of them, it might have just immediately given them rigor mortis.
Rexmoa,
Don't pull
With
out the
that-
straw for soul sucking.
with that medicine check, you can tell that yes, it is true. They may have few days up to few weeks dead. The smell would give it away. But also, you would be able to understand that these guys were not killed by physical means.
Interesting.
There is magic involved because
I mumble under my breath.
Mhm.
Wizards. Wizards.
yeah, mostly because looking around the corpses, you cannot see any signs of struggle or like, you know, wounds.
Wait, hang on. Just to re-clarify, when you see the guys with the amulets, the individuals around them, they're the ones trying to scatter from those individuals that are meditating?
No, this is the guy with the amulet is one of the many corpses in the room.
Okay. But no one's trying to skedaddle away from him, correct?
Not as
Can
far
I-
as you can see. You can see a lot of corpses trying to reach for the door that you just came in from.
And there's a door down the hall, right?
There is
That's
another
open?
door down the hall that is, yeah.
Could I take my torch and kind of start walking down that way and kind of do an investigation check in the hall?
I
Kinda see
will
anything-
allow you to do that. Yes, you can turn on a torch, light up one of them suckers, and as you move towards it, you can see that you're gonna have to pass through the guy with the amulet.
Oh,
And as you do, you kind of shimmy your way, trying not to touch it, maybe.
yeah.
Okay. So once you do, you hear static coming from the amulet. And you see a faint projection on the face of the corpse that has the amulet. It is another ethereal looking face. And the staticky voice you hear. Try to lock him in. Couldn't manage. It's too powerful. I'm the last one standing. whoever finds this message, sorry. It's too late. Don't let him out. And more static, and the projection disappears.
Taurin kind of gives a little gulp. Oh. Looks at the door. Looks back at the party. Well,
should we just leave?
Give me just 1 second. I will be right back. 1 second.
okay.
I don't have any mana.
Well,
Not
this isn't exactly the appropriate place to take a rest. I mean, maybe if you can get past the, you know, the stench.
The stinky.
Yeah.
I just imagine Taurin said that out loud. The stinky.
So, what are y'all thinking so far?
I think this might be one of the most fun times yet, and so many of the times were already a lot of fun.
The build-up is amazing.
The build-up is amazing.
All right, sorry about that. I had to let my cats out. They were destroying my whole house.
Not again.
There's not going to be a house left.
Yes. Okay. So,
They belong to the gremlins.
as you heard this message, what is your next action?
The JoJo secret technique.
What is your JoJo secret technique?
You run away.
I like that. So is there any possibility that we could backtrack, or do we have to go forward?
Yeah, the only way is forward.
The door's already open.
Can I put an ear to this nearby door and just kind of like listen in for any noises that might be on the other side?
Of course. Dishonor. Sorry, Ambrose. You hear shuffling from the other side of the door and a very low-pitched growl.
Oh, is it like
Inhuman, I imagine?
Yes. And as you are listening, you also can hear a faint, breathless laugh. And suddenly, the sconces around the place are all lit up. You can now see the corridor.
I didn't do it.
I didn't do it.
I did nothing.
I'm
I
scared.
like how you immediately were like, the blame isn't mine.
I blame the door.
It was me.
Does anything does anything else happen?
Nope.
Has anyone touched the magic amulet?
Not yet.
Should we touch the magic amulet?
I think I'm okay with it being where it's at.
I think like as a player, I mean we're already here, so
I'm gonna take it. That's what that sounds like.
Wow.
I assume Taurin communicated the message.
You can
to
hear
the rest
it.
of us.
I think we
Oh,
saw
so
for
it
everybody.
was heard out loud.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a sound. You hear the sound specifically.
Okay. Well, you know, Rexmoa, they're just gonna grab the amulet.
As you grab the amulet, the same message plays again. You can tell that this is a spell that has been put in the amulet to communicate things. So it will most likely keep playing and playing and playing if you have it.
Oh, that's really annoying.
Can I like stuff it in my robes and try to muffle it, like how you try to muffle like a McDonald's toy that won't stop playing? Or
Well, the
something?
thing is, the message is not coming from the amulet, but from the projection outside.
Oh, no. That's
Oh,
gonna be
Shinobi.
so annoying.
You're our only hope.
Kind of, yes.
On repeat.
Yeah. Kind of, yes, exactly.
You know what?
So it's stacking. Obi-Wan.
Rexmoa takes it anyways. It's like, well, we can just leave this room.
I remind you that this amulet is going to be playing this message constantly, so all of your stealth checks will now be at disadvantage. Because there is a message constantly playing.
And I can't figure out how to turn it off.
Unless you
No
have
buttons.
the ability of Dispel Magic, I don't think you can.
I don't think any of us
Third
have
level.
that.
Yeah,
Third level,
we're
so
kind of
that is
like
impossible.
magic light in this party. I've
We are
noticed.
very much.
Oh, you do have
Very
2
much
spellcasters in your party.
I mean,
Yeah, but-
it's like int versus faith in Elden Ring. That's a different piece.
Can get access to it. It's just that we don't have access to it yet.
Right. I mean, hey, it's up to you. If you want to keep it, you will get a silver necklace. That has a message
Always.
always.
I'll look over at Rexmoa
bet-
as I'm like listening to these strange noises on the other side of this door, and I'll just be like, "Shush."
I just say it belongs in a museum. We have to preserve the cultural record, and that's not always easy.
There is something on the other side of this door.
Yeah. And I'm sure they've already heard what the amulet has to say, so.
Said we don't let him out. So whoever's behind that door, we don't let him out.
Rexmoa is just Indiana Jones in real
Yeah.
life.
We
This
can
belongs in a
simply-
museum.
We can get their side of the story,
I got
is
2
what I'm
mana
saying.
and no bear formations. Just so you guys know that. I'm
I-
tapped almost all the way out.
I have no mana as well. I
Mhm.
just have a hammer. Do I have?
I should also remind you,
My
the
health
door
fine.
is open.
Oh,
So-
dang nabbit.
Whether you guys want to leave it in, I think you've already opened the door for it.
We didn't. No, we didn't mean to.
We opened the door? No, we didn't. No, we did it.
Well, no,
So don't say we opened the door. Something opened the door. We did nothing.
I
Well,
just
we
shimmied past it.
we opened the vault door.
Roll to deceive yourself.
Roll to gaslight GM.
We did in fact open the vault door, which is probably the only actually important door.
Oh!
Yeah.
Well,
Oh,
it's just my opinion.
Dun, dun,
dang
dun.
nabbit.
We've
We
already.
just unleashed the bad.
The 4 doors! Oh my god!
You know,
Oh.
in this life, we can't undo what we've done. We merely have to take responsibility for our actions. So, we may as well see it through.
I
That's,
feel like this action was pretty bad. We really should have seen this coming.
I don't like this.
I am not sure I want to take responsibility for whatever is past this room. Because it might spell our deaths, as well as all of these others. How many monks are here, dead and draped?
Do you think we
don't
have
know
any
if
chance
idea
of...
was there.
I don't know, but do you think we have any chance of beating this thing up?
I have source formation through my inventory. Let's see, what do I got here? 2 candlesticks, not teasing. I still have that potion of giant strength. So, if any one of our tanky fellas.
Oh,
Wants a
You
little
know,
buff.
I still have my from what were their names? Ori and Bill.
Uh-huh.
Ori and Bill.
Hey.
That I still have my Plan B potion.
I can also make someone gigantic or really, really, really tiny.
I think big is good. Although we're gonna be in corridors, that might be a problem.
It could be a problem, exactly.
But I think honestly, the giant strength is spectacular.
If we
Let's-
might need it in a pinch. So.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
can hold
definitely
on
not
to
use
that
it yet.
puppy.
That's perfect. Do I have
Uh,
any channel points. Hold on. Where do I look at that?
I think you do have it because I'm pretty sure when we
Oh,
short
I thought you
rested.
meant like on Twitch TV.
Oh no.
Oh no.
The channel
when-
divinity. That's
When
funny.
you short rest, you get it back, and I'm pretty sure you have not used it since
Correct.
before the short rest.
You should have your.
Okay.
You should have your
You used it
two
in the
channel.
combat.
Yeah.
You
Pretty
used
sure.
it against the mimic during the
So-
mimic fight, but I don't think you've used it since.
No, wait,
Yeah. I don't remember using it. Okay, yeah. I remember using it before we rested.
wait. I got
Let's see.
familiar. I can.
How
send it
many-
a little-
How many channel divinity points would I have then?
I think you have 2.
You have one channel divinity.
Oh
right
yeah.
now. Yeah, it's at like I think like 5th level, maybe 6th to get a second one.
You
Oh,
are
okay.
correct. You have
But
one
what
channel
does
divinity.
1 point do?
You have a few things that your channel divinity does. You have turn undead. You have preserve life.
Pretty much
Okay.
just for healing. I apologize.
This is the wording for preserve life.
Correct.
So I was already looking at it.
Okay, you present your whole symbol and
I'm
healing
checking
energy
this
that can
thing 'cause
restore a number of hit points equal to 5 times your cleric level. Okay, choose any creatures within 30 feet and divide those hit points among them. Okay, so I can only do this once, but that's good.
Yep.
Okay, restore a number of hit points equal to 5 times your cleric level. I'll keep that in mind.
I
Okay.
remind you that preserve life takes like a minute to cast, so it's something that you have to do out of combat.
Dang nabbit. Okay, how does everybody?
It's actually preserve life is actually just an action. It says in the 3rd sentence.
Oh, is it an action? Okay, well then you.
Okay,
Yeah,
thank goodness. ZJ almost
the-
took away its good
it's an
thing
action
from
because there
me.
are some that. Oh, that's prayer of healing. Sorry, I got confused.
Yeah, prayer of healing is a minute, which is a 2nd level spell, which is also a really good spell for out of combat.
It's an
healing, 'cause it
AoE
heals everyone,
heal, yeah.
basically.
Oh, I like that. Okay, let's see.
So I'm looking because I'm not sure I recorded one of my resources, and I feel like I expended it.
You have expended your what's it called? Your healing.
I know I expended my healing. I was checking to see if I expended my action search.
I'm pretty sure you have not. As far as I remember.
I'm looking through the chat logs and I don't see it.
Yeah, I'm
I don't
pretty
see
sure you have not.
me doing 2 attacks in one turn. But I also don't want to like accidentally cheat.
That's fine. I mean, we're gonna have to run through the VODs to see that. So, I mean, you can say that you don't have it, or you can say that you have it. I will allow it because we don't really know the answer right now.
I think we're ready to keep going potentially.
Yeah, I am ready if you all are. R.
Arr.
I will. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No, you're good. Go ahead.
I was gonna say. I'll pull from my pouch. I will uncork a potion of healing and I'll down it, and I'll say, "You are going to stay behind me. If something breaches through this door, I shall be the shield."
Mhm.
And
Yeah.
I will go ahead and roll 2d4 for that potion.
4 plus 2.
Yes.
Okay.
That is a total of 7 points of healing.
And then I'm going to pull out my shield that I don't actually have a one-handed weapon for, but that's besides the point.
Okay, so you are now just using your shield.
I mean, I have a javelin. I guess simply speaking, I can melee with that. I mean,
You can, yeah. You will not be able to use your greatsword.
Yeah. Great, so it's gonna have to sit on my back.
Uh-huh. So,
So, assuming we're all ready, I will start to push towards the door with the shield up.
All right.
And upon exiting, Rexmoa says a brief prayer for all the poor souls who perished in this room.
Okay. So, as you guys walk through the door, the first thing you can see from ground to ceiling, shelves full of books, full of knowledge. You have entered the vaults of the monastery. However, this is mostly on the near vicinity, on the end of this room. I think right now, I want you guys to place your token down.
Who's that guy over there?
I am about to let you guys know.
He's
Okay.
gross.
Yeah, there's
I
a lot
think
of,
it's
of
I think
books
it's just
over
me,
here.
but I think my roll 20 is broken.
Whoa, why is that?
I have my textures do not. Okay, there we go. There we go.
Oh yeah, no,
Rex.
sometimes it takes a little bit.
Villasaurus, what is that?
That's
It's
awesome.
Oh
me.
my god.
Hey, it's
me.
Rexmoa.
Don't worry.
Don't worry about
Where
it.
did that come from? Who did that?
So, you guys would see that by the end of the room, a lot of
Good.
books are thrown to the ground, pages torn, they're all over the place. A mess entirely. And you can see this man right here is in fact another corpse. This one wearing different clothes from the ones you've already seen. And curiously enough, it has tendrils of bright blue energy running through his body and tethering him to the ground and to the ceiling. You can see the tendrils go all over the room as well. This corpse, as you enter, turns his head with a crack of his neck and speaks. You read me for that. You
What
guys,
do we win?
you guys can see also in the center of the room, all around the piles of books, you can see the same creatures, humanoid creatures you have fought before entering, sitting around in a circular formation. However, these are old, as well drained. You have seen the monks before.
Oh, no.
At your words, Kipper, the corpse speaks again. I'm a generous being. You have given me my freedom. I give you yours.
No, thank you.
And as a matter of fact, because you guys are the ones with the highest passive perception, Kipper and Taurin, you can see that on the ceiling there is something moving.
I feel like the corpse is a puppet.
The movement is cut short as you guys are speaking when something large drops from the ceiling just into the books, making a cloud of dust and books everywhere. A amorphous tentacled creature, a very large mouth with jaws full of jagged teeth and 2 beady eyes like dark obsidian looking at you.
That's a big leech.
No.
The corpse speaks again. However, we need to feed. This vessel helps me enough, but has long since rotted. The man pauses for a second, and you can see the corpse kind of moving, and bones and everything just crack.
Can I ask the? Oh dang nabbit! I
Mhm.
want to ask the monster thing a thing, but I think I like the corpse just crumbled.
It's not crumbling. You can see it's like moving kind of in a very
Okay,
awful way.
How long have you been trapped in here?
Long enough.
That's very helpful.
The corpse again kind of pauses and then speaks. I will give you freedom for an exchange. What? To feed one of you. You guys can see this large creature takes a step forward, and you can see it kind of sniffing around.
What are the chances? Oh, sorry.
No, go ahead.
What are the chances that your feast would kill us?
The corpse again speaks. Our minds full of ambition, full of desire, makes my mouth full. Surrender one of you, and the rest may march free. My request, you will join the corpses.
Did you promise them freedom as well?
You can see the creature kind of lashing out at what you're saying. We try. Serve no freedom.
So his reach is far.
Okay, so are they're like hanging off the ceiling, or are they on the ground?
They're on the
right
ground
now? Okay. They were on the roof earlier. Okay. I'm taking in the room. Taking a look around. And then I'll look at the party and get a gauge of how everyone's feeling before, I suppose, any of us tries to make a first move. I don't mind chattering a bit more, but I think we all know how this is going to go down.
Unfortunately.
I do still have one question, though. If you'll indulge me.
Are you talking to me, or are you talking to the thing?
The group.
Okay. Yeah. May as well hear it.
Also, I apologize at like Kipper's seemingly not very disheveled about the situation, I guess.
Mm.
Let's see. What realm did you come from particularly?
Oh, that's to the creature?
Yeah.
Searching for food.
Okay, so either he came from the void or he came from a cave. Both pretty dark. I think that's all I need.
Maybe he's blind.
Maybe. No, I think he can see us or smell us or something.
And is this place like sufficiently lit?
Yes, right now, as I said, once you entered, all of the torches around are lit.
So this place looks rather flammable, doesn't it?
Yeah, I was thinking that, but
Wouldn't
you
we
know,
be on
fire. Yeah,
I guess.
fire has neither friend nor foe.
But there is a door we can barge.
We could like jump on a table and hope that it burns slower.
All right, checking out my pockets.
It's gonna be party. What's it gonna be?
Books are everywhere.
All right, the first move is always more important. And let me pull out my ruler.
Wait 1 second.
Okay.
Villa, didn't you have something you could do with water?
The water has to be present within the room in order for me. I can manipulate water. I
Okay.
cannot manifest it.
Oh, okay. If you could manifest water, I would have said like maybe douse a table in water and then set everything else on fire.
I'm gonna
This
need
guy
a
reads a lot of
decision.
books.
The creature
Are
is
these-
expecting to what you guys are about to say.
Are these candles real?
Yeah, I would say that there are no candles around. This is all a.
Okay.
This is the map. You know, some of the stuff I've taken some
Okay.
liberties, but this is kind of what it looks like.
Figure it meta-wise, I know what this is.
Are the chandeliers real? Like, are there chandeliers on the ceiling, or is this more like a cave?
I would say that there are chandeliers on the ceiling, but most of them are in very bad condition. Remember, the creature was hanging from the ceiling.
Okay.
That makes sense. Yeah.
Well, team.
How?
The door
Here's
shut
my-
behind us.
Here's my idea. Also, my character sheet is not working in Roll20 for some reason.
I'm sorry.
It happens. I think we should try to use our environment to our advantage and perhaps get the drop on this thing. If you know what I mean.
Okay, quick question.
Uh-huh.
How does the creature actually look? Does it look at all bothered by the fact that it is not fed in a while?
Give me an insight check.
He sounds upset that he hasn't been fed.
And this would be a really good time for me to be at level 7. Like an ability specifically for this type of stuff. Oh, 17.
With that insight, I can tell you that the creature does look desperate, but who knows if what he's saying is true or not. I'm gonna give you a few more seconds to give me a decision, otherwise we're entering combat.
I think we're entering combat. I think
Right,
we're all combat-y.
Well, Rexmoa is gonna do the Rexmoa thing. It's like, okay, is there a chandelier, like visibly, like between our group and the creature, like hanging above it?
I will say the chandeliers are where you see them.
You want my
Okay.
torch?
So should we attempt to lure the thing underneath the chandelier?
Okay, so Rexmoa will say, you know, I know this may seem rash, but trust me on this one. And then I will approach the corpse.
As you reach
And-
about this edge,
Okay.
you see the creature roar. And everybody, please roll me initiative.
All right, let's fucking do this shit.
I'm ready.
He was not content with that. He did not
He
like that
was
answer.
unhappy. Let's see that initiative.
It's a coming.
Oh my goodness. Oh my days. I'm so powerful.
Oh
That's
boy.
16, not bad.
This is the first time I've rolled the highest initiative.
Okay.
Have fun.
Ambrose, you start the lead. What are you doing?
Is all the turns in here? 'Cause, I don't know, my thing looks very weird.
Yes.
Mine is not in there yet.
No, you can. I can see your turn there. Or what do you mean, like the little turn order?
Yeah, I only
Oh,
have 3 turns in my
That's
screen.
weird. In my screen, all the turns are here.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's weird because I only see Ambrose,
I had the same
the
thing as
creature,
as
and
I said on
Taurin.
Twitch.
Well, I can
Yeah,
tell
I
you.
only-
I can tell you which turn is yours if you got
That's
someone.
the same for me.
So yeah.
Okay.
First of all, it goes for
Weird.
Ambrose. Yeah.
So I have a slight problem. I am a little bit of a distance away from everything. Oh, but I can reach this guy. Hearing it roar, I am going to charge forward.
Okay.
Probably stupidly, I'm going to pull out the greatsword,
Okay.
and I'm just going to rush forward, and I'm going to pulling out the greatsword. I'm gonna sweep downward, and then immediately, with the entire force of the swing, using my arm pushing forward, I will just attempt to cut right from the bottom up. Attempt to slash as much as I can in the flesh,
Okay.
hoping that maybe killing this means whatever this thing is loses its ability to live.
Roll for your attack.
And where is my attack again? Where's my attack? Normal. That's a 22 to hit. And you
That
know what? I'm
does
gonna
hit.
use.
You're using your
security dice,
greatsword, so you're removing the shield.
Yes,
off
I am
you.
using my
Okay.
greatsword. Yes, I am removing shield.
Okay.
I am going to use security dice, and I'm going to use menacing attack.
Okay.
Ooh,
Pretty strong. Oh my goodness.
I like this.
Which,
goodness.
I'm gonna go ahead and re-roll the 2 just because. So place on a 1. It goes up by 1 damage.
Okay. So as you move in, you slice up this corpse, and you hear as the corpse just dies.
Worth a shot.
Whoa, whoa,
Oh my
whoa,
goodness.
Whoa.
Oh, sorry.
That's fine. Don't worry about it.
So Rexmoa is strong.
Rexmoa is strong. Okay. Anything else for your turn, Ambrose?
That will be it.
Alrighty, it is the creature's turn. And the
But I am
creature
now directly in front of it.
is going to move. That'll be right over here. Let's see. It is going to try and hit you with a tentacle. Oh,
I'd rather
good
not.
action. I can
Whatever
do
you're
2
about to do,
attacks.
don't.
That's funny. I'm gonna do a tentacle attack onto you, Ambrose, and onto you, Rexmoa. Ambrose does that is a 16 to hit.
Damn it, I should have kept my shield on.
Right, and you take a total of, oh my lord, that's a lot of damage.
Goodness.
You take a total of 11 points of bludgeoning damage. Rexmoa,
Goodness.
that
Okay,
is
not really,
a
but
17 to hit.
No. just
No,
barely.
it does not hit. Okay. And that is gonna be it for the creature. And
Me
it
and
is
Rexmoa just wear chainmail under
Taurin's
our clothes.
turn.
Oh, it's me?
Yes.
It's so hard to choose what to do. Do I want to do more damage, or do I want to be to do the healing? That's the question. And you have no mana, right? Kip?
I have 0 mana. I'm going to be hammering this thing with my hammer.
With your hammer?
Yeah.
Okay. I am going to cast Enlarge
Okay.
on Ambrose.
On Ambrose. Okay. Easy enough. Pick down your mana points. And Ambrose, you are now 1 size larger.
I am big.
Are big.
You do get a
Beak.
bonus.
I
on
think
your
my
strength.
initiative was 21.
Was it? I see a 13 in here.
Oh, it looks different on my thing.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
it
Oh, you
says
had a
21 on
20.
my side as well.
What? Okay, well, Kipper, you're gonna have your turn then after. This is kind of weird. Wait, let me clear out the turns and let's do it all over again. Because this is kind of odd. All of the turns are kind of messed up here. But let's add a turn for every single one
I
of you guys.
apologize.
No, it's all good. It's all good. It happens. I mean, that's not your fault. I'm gonna add a turn for everybody. Everybody has a turn now. Perfect. This guy had a 17.
By the way, Kipper, don't forget that you have my crossbow now.
Oh yes, you did have your crossbow.
I
I'm
gave
so
that to you
happy
after the combat.
now.
So, it's just as a reminder.
Thank you. I forgot.
Wait, who
It's
is?
called a light crossbow.
Why are you rolling initiative again? No, don't roll initiative again. I'm just adding your turns. Don't worry.
Oh, I was so confused what we're doing. Okay.
no,
okay,
don't you worry. Don't you worry.
ZJ is just trying to fix the turns. 'cause
I'm
they
just
were
trying to fix the
being
turn. Yeah.
wonk.
That is all good, my friend. Yeah, you can keep rolling. Taurin. Is that it for your turn, actually?
Okay, I casted that, and then I don't know if I can even do that for the inventory thing to hand the potion to Rex.
It would be an action,
would be an
and you
action,
would
so-
have to be on range of Rexmoa.
Yeah.
You could
okay.
try and throw it as an action, but could have consequences.
Exactly. I'm good. I don't want to wait.
What is your initiative, Rexmoa? I'm sorry, I do not see your initiative in here.
My initiative is +5.
No, I mean your roll for the fight.
Oh, I didn't roll it.
Oh yeah, then can you roll it? There you go. Okay. So we're gonna go Kipper and then Rexmoa, because technically you would have gone first. So yes, okay. Is that it for your turn then, Taurin?
Yeah, that's it.
All right, Kipper, you are up.
I'm going to shoot him.
Shoot him.
Oh, yeah, I have to. I don't think I put it. I don't think I ever put it in my my inventory.
If you don't, I mean, it's a D20 plus your dexterity modifier.
Okay.
And
Let's see.
proficiency. Don't forget proficiency.
No, you do have proficiency.
D20.
That will be plus your dexterity. How much is your
Oh.
dexterity modifier?
Oh, I didn't do the. I didn't do it with the.
No, that's fine. What is your dexterity modifier?
Dexterity is +2.
Okay, so that will be a 5 with 16. Miss.
sting now, but it's okay. I believe in myself. Okay.
Is that it for your turn, Kipper?
That is it for my turn.
All right, let's go with Rexmoa. Technically, you guys are having your turns now because we couldn't have your turn. Oh, good.
Well, we'll do the usual, the Rexmoa jam.
Uh-huh. Ooh, actually, let me...
Alright, yeah, and this thing is like right in front of me, so I don't even have to move too far. Oh my god, that's a huge Ambrose. Actually, so if I move like over here, would this be considered flanking them? Since we
It's
would
a
be...
large creature.
Okay,
Flanking,
so
I don't
rules.
think matters in here because it's a very large creature.
Okay, I'll move over there anyways.
Okay.
I'm a big creature too now.
Yeah. Really cancels out.
I thought
And then-
it just gave you big strength, not big everything.
It does give you big everything.
Oh.
All right.
Yeah.
So what are you gonna do?
I'm gonna
Well, that's what also does.
attack with my handy dandy quarterstaff.
Ooh.
And the person wouldn't give him advantage on
Jesus
his
Christ. Good start.
I'm
Fumble.
so... Yeah.
Sometimes the quarterstaff fumbles you.
Rumble the fumble.
Rexmoa, you pull out your quarterstaff, spin it around, about to hit it, and the creature just slaps it with one of its tentacles. You entirely miss.
Ooh. But I still have my quarterstaff.
Yes,
right?
you
Like
have it
nothing-
on your hand.
All right, nothing terrible has happened. Can I still make my bonus action
Yeah.
unarmed strike?
Yep. It doesn't matter if you hit or not as long as you use your attack action.
Okay, yeah. I will be doing that. We're gonna punch this thing in the nerd face.
Go
of
ahead, roll for
course.
your attack.
All right, let's do this. Ugh.
Oh, that does hit. Roll for damage.
Wow.
Nice. Okay.
I don't know why when you say roll for damage, it reminds me of Steve Harvey. You're like, make a grandma.
Okay. 5 points of bludgeoning damage.
I'm happy that Taurin
Random.
understood.
Anything else?
That will be it
All
for
right.
my turn.
So we're gonna go back into the initiative order, and technically, Kipper, you are up again because now we're using the good initiative order.
Oh, wow. I'm so confused. I'm gonna shoot him.
Okay, go ahead and roll for your attack. That will be a d20 plus 5.
Okay. D20, these nuts. Oh.
That does not hit, not even with a 5.
Wait, what? I don't see it. Oh,
It
okay.
rolled a 9. Yeah, with the 5, that's 14. That does not hit.
So it has to be something like a 16?
Perhaps. Anything else on your turn, Kipper?
No.
Alrighty.
Just
Rexmoa,
failure.
you're up again.
Okay. Let's try this again.
Oh.
All right, then. More of the same.
It did 1d4. That
Yeah.
does hit.
Nice.
Monk steal 1 plus d4.
That's what I'm checking.
it?
You're on
If you
damage.
look, it just says 6/6, which means that it did 1 damage plus his 5.
No, it
plus
has a
his,
1d4 plus 5 over here. I can
Does
see
it?
the unarmed
Okay.
strike. It's well placed. I think it's just a little broken thing. That's fine, but it does hit. Roll for damage.
Okay.
Okay, let's do it.
Boom. Hey, you hit him.
I got a 1. Okay. Okay, dice.
That's all good.
The dice don't like you.
Unarmed
no,
strike,
that's good.
that does hit.
Any damage is damage, baby.
Damage is damage. Let's go.
Push him
Easy
through
money.
His eyeball.
See, it does work.
Alright, weird. I guess it just, yeah, I don't know. It just, the
Kinda
other one looked
freaked
like
out.
it wasn't calculating correctly.
Correct. Okay.
I was just thinking the thing was
Hmm.
being stupid because it was working correctly previously. So
Maybe it was. But it is time for the creature to make its multi-attack. Again, 1 tentacle for you, Dishonor, 1 tentacle for you, Villa.
Calamari.
Ooh, Dishonor or Ambrose. That is a 25 to hit.
Yeah.
That would hit
If you do this,
anyone.
if you do the same amount of damage, I'm going down.
Oh my goodness. I have done. That will be a total of 8
sounds like
points
you
of
wanna go down.
damage. Bludgeoning.
That's my exact health. No.
Ooh, you are unconscious.
Uh-oh.
And the next tentacle to you. Actually, I could, but it's only 1 per turn, right? Yeah, it's only 1 per turn. Okay. Awesome. Yeah. Or you, Dishonor. Sorry, not Dishonor. My bad. Sorry, Rexmoa. That is a 24 to hit.
Yeah, I'll do it.
Oh my goodness.
That's a 9 points of bludgeoning damage, and he's gonna use his thingy to try and grapple you, since you are the one hitting him. You have to make either a strength or dexterity save. See if you get grappled
Dex,
or not.
please. All right, let's see this.
That easy enough. You are not grappled by this thing.
Because I'm still a little moist from the chamber. They just can't grab me.
Ambrose, I need you to give me a death save.
Yes. Yes, indeed. What's this?
Uh-oh, that is 1 failure for Ambrose. If he does not get healed soon, may not make it. And that is it for your turn. Taurin,
Someone stuff a berry in that guy's mouth.
No,
you're up, Taurin.
I was counting down my mana stuff to see how much I had left. So I was like, so I cast 2 last time. So I should only Pass without a trace, the ice knife, and the recent one. So I only have 1 left? I think that's about right. Okay.
You're gonna be
It looks like I only have 1 mana point left, so because I was just going down what I was casting from the last session and the session before that. And Goodberry is a level 1 spell, is that right?
correct.
Okay, so I can do Goodberry
Uh-huh.
and I can put those berries in his inventory, right?
Well, you're gonna have to be near him.
You're gonna have to get near
Right, I
him,
gotta touch
yes.
You have to stuff those berries in his mouth.
Eat these berries. No, I'm teasing. Well,
Good berries are a bonus action too.
yeah.
So I will allow it to feed it to him as a bonus action.
Ambrose, open your mouth.
I mean, he's a giant.
His mouth is
berries?
probably already
He
open.
is
It should be
unconscious, so
easy.
Is there like a roll for aiming or something?
it depends if you want to throw them at him.
You ballin'.
If it if it lands on the ground, it's still okay, okay?
What will it
You
be?
just have to get someone to
Taurin?
give it.
That's a little too spell. I think. Yeah. I just got so confused with using this new sheet compared to the old sheet. It was
I
easier to
know.
keep track of just a little bit for some of this stuff.
Yeah, that's why
Yeah.
I told you to like look around and kind of get familiar with it first.
I get that. It's just remembering where it's at
Uh-huh.
when you're
Yeah.
used
Oh,
to
I
playing
understand
with the
that.
other sheet, with like since we started. So, I guess the only thing I can do is I'll go ahead and shoot him with my bow and arrow.
You're the creature, okay.
Yeah, the creature, not Ambrose, of course. Obviously, no.
Alright,
Yeah,
roll
yeah.
for your attack.
Fucking hate that guy.
Always
Good
stone
riddance.
faced like he is.
I know.
That's so mean.
Roll for your attack then.
I am. I'm going for it. Just gotta use my window here. Will it work if I just look at it like that?
Yes, 14. That does not hit.
Oh, okay. It don't hit.
Nope. Anything else on your turn?
I'll try and I'll just I'm gonna move like about here.
Okay.
And that's it.
Alrighty, Kipper, you're up.
Okay, now question. Oh wait. Oh, I never assigned my cantrips, or I guess
You did.
I thought I did, but they're just not where they should be. Like I actually, like I go into the spell slot, then I press on just cantrips, and it shows none of them. But I just wanted to see the information for, I guess, restore life, or the thing that you use to bring someone back.
Oh, preserve life? That is not a cantrip. Preserve life is a feature of your class.
Well, there was a cantrip I had that specifically,
I think you're referring to Spare the Dying.
yes.
It is an action, requires you to be within 5 feet of me,
Uh-huh.
and
That's what I
stabilizes.
had.
Exactly. Basically,
So,
you're not dying
it was-
anymore, but you're still at that 0 HP.
Yeah.
Okay,
So I
so
would
if he
still be
gets attacked
unconscious.
again. Oh, he would just be unconscious. Okay, that's fine.
You
yeah,
still
but
have
I
your
would not
preserve
be
life,
literally
however, to heal.
Okay.
And you would have to move a little bit closer, I'm pretty sure. Preserve life has some
It's
range, but
30 feet.
it's just a little bit close.
Let's see where the
I
heck
can check
preserve
really
life.
quick.
Yeah, I think
Any
some of the things are
creature-
just not in here.
Any creatures within 30 feet of me.
Yep.
Okay, let's see.
Is the
Creature
word.
can restore no more than half of its hit point maximum. You can't use this feature on an undead. How do I do this again? Okay, it's a part of.
You just get basically a pool of points that you can distribute among creatures within 30 feet of you. So right now
Okay.
it's 15 points of healing. You can give 15 points of healing to whoever you want within 30 feet.
So if I heal Ambrose
Uh-huh.
15 points,
You
or
will-
anything above number of 1, would he wake up, or would he still be
Yes,
unconscious?
anything above 1, you will wake up. You just need 1 point of healing to be able to wake up.
Okay, I'm gonna use all 15 on. Dang nabbit, that's not a good idea, is it?
I mean, you only have 1 point of channel divinity. Might as well use it.
Yeah, okay, 15 on Ambrose.
Okay, Ambrose, you get 15 points of HP back. You are no longer unconscious. And Kipper take down that channel divinity point. And
Was that a main
that
action?
was an action, correct?
Okay, then I'm gonna do the Among Us booty dance and pass it on to
Perfect.
Rexmoa.
Rexmoa, you are up.
I know it sounds like these where I wish I could do more than just hit stick punch, but it's a good combo. We got a good thing going.
It's
It
a combo.
works. Hey, if it works, it
Going.
works.
I'll berate them while I do it.
Go ahead then. That does hit.
Keep doing this shit. Keep doing this shit.
Oh, damn. Okay.
All right, and you gotta get the 2-piece combo at the McRexes.
That also hits. Damn. Okay.
Used to dealing with these tentacled creatures.
Ooh, okay. All right. All right. That's good. That's good. Is that it for your turn?
Yes.
It is the creature's turn, and Rexmoa, you don't have him happy. So he is
Back
going
to
to
the darkness which you were born from.
he's going to use his tentacle attack on you. That is an 18 to hit.
Oh, that is exactly what you needed.
Oh boy.
Okay.
Rexmoa,
Let's hope.
that is a total of 12 points
Oh,
of
yeah,
bludgeoning
that-
damage.
so would that put me at? I have 9. Would I be at 0 or would I be at -3?
Oh!
Oh no.
Oh no, Rexmoa. Oh boy. Okay.
Dang nabbit.
Yeah,
Uh-oh.
death saves, don't he?
Guys,
You're also unconscious.
you are also unconscious. Unfortunately, he has another attack. And
Sheesh, dog.
let's see what I can do here.
Rexmoa's not gonna die here, is he?
It's all right. I have a trick up my
Unfortunately.
sleeve potentially.
Rexmoa, you cannot escape the grapple now. So you are considered grappled as you fall unconscious. And he's going to use his other attack as a bite now that you are grappled.
Our 2 heavy hitters are in danger.
Incapacitated. Yeah.
Oh my
Gonna be a lot of
goodness.
berries.
Rexmoa, how much is your total HP?
My total
That's not-
HP is.
That's not a good thing to
hold on.
hear.
That's my total HP is 18.
I have bad news for you, buddy.
My fucking head is gone.
Rexmoa. And everybody at the party, unfortunately,
Please.
you see the creature slam down with one of its largest tentacles into Rexmoa, and he immediately drops down. The creature wraps to the same tentacle around and is going to eat. I need everybody, please, to remain silent for a moment. Rexmoa, would you mind telling me what are the last thoughts on your mind as your life fades away?
Rexmoa thinks about how Ambrose is on the other side of this creature, also unconscious, and although he can't see them, he thinks about Taurin and Kipper and how mortified they must be upon seeing him essentially essentially like fail to stand up against this creature. And he thinks about his home by the sea and the smell of the salt in the air, and he tries to remember the look of his spouse's face one last time and the sound of their voice.
Rexmoa, these memories flood your brain the last second of your life. And everybody, you see the jaws of the creature closing around your friend. And it's gone. Smoa, you feel the darkness. Rexmoa, the cold embrace of death surrounds you. You feel as if your body is light, as if it was suspended in water, floating on what seems to be an endless sea. You feel at peace, deciding to let go. However, this feeling is a little bit too real. As if you were actually floating. wonder why this is. And you try and open your eyes to see. The sight in front of you is you see endless skies, the most gorgeous colors I've ever seen, floating in this seemingly unending fluffy clouds adorning the views, and the stars above, like hundreds of thousands of eyes staring at you. You sit up to realize the ground that you were laying on is a thin layer of water. This water forms a perfect mirror to the sky above you. The only thing disturbing it are the ripples of water that you create with your movement. What do you do, Rexmoa, as you are in this state?
And when I awake, am I like lying on the ground or am I on my feet?
You are sitting up, just looking around you. All you can see, it's the most beautiful sky you've ever seen in your life. All the colors, orange, purple, dark, blues, black, all combining into something that looks like out of a paint.
I think Rexmoa takes a deep breath, and then he closes his eyes and he starts crying.
Go ahead.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say he's not exactly sure why. It might be because of the beauty of what he's seeing in front of him, or he has some kind of sense of longing still lingering in his heart, but he has these feelings that whelm up and they manifest as tears rolling down his face.
What? Perfect. Okay, so as the emotion fills you, the tears start flowing, you stop for a moment and see how there are some more ripples coming from another direction, as from where you lift your gaze to see what is causing the ripples, and a few feet away from you, quite a few, matter of fact, this is what you see. You see a gigantic beetle. Its body made out of clouds, the wind itself, staring at you in this empty plain. The sheer size of it is something to behold. You feel insignificant next to it. And in your mind, a voice echoes. Fear not, my child. You are safe. You have many questions. Have answers.
Rexmoa, he wipes away his tears and chuckles for a bit, and then stands up straight and then proceeds to take a knee in the water and says to this creature, I must admit, I wasn't expecting to see you first, but I suppose every creature upon this plane must see you at some point, Oris.
Why are you confused with my presence, child? If after all, you are the one following my commands.
It was always the waters of Ixis that I followed, and the words that she had shared with me and my people. I have nothing but respect for you and the rest of the gods, but her call was the one I always answered, and my prayers were always sent to her and her waters.
That may be so, child. Don't remember, do you? Allow me to refresh your memory. You see the Titan moving to stand almost in front of you, leaning down. Its huge eyes focus on yours. Suddenly, you feel a tingling sensation in your mind. You start seeing images. You start to become a spectator of your own life. You remember now. Rexmoa. Things that perhaps your mind had suppressed. Or perhaps you didn't want to remember. But you recall the dig site. You recall that time when you and your companions were looking for ancient artifacts in a temple supposedly from a long forgotten civilization. You remember how one of your careless companions made a wrong move and a chain reaction of traps occurred. You remember the adrenaline as you started running out of the caves, only to be met with the final obstacle. Rubble entrance of this collapsing building. Rexmoa, you recall your companions and yourself working to get rid of it, but your time was running out. You, however, decided to take matters. Rexmoa, you recall how, with your last effort, with all your strength, lifted rubble You remember aching your arms, how your back felt like it was being split open, and your legs would give in at any point. But you also remember that your effort, your sacrifice, you watched as your companions escape, and with a smile, almost like you are right now, you see your body collapse, the rubble following. The vision ends. Rexmoa, you're back this plane in front of the Titan. Titan speaks again into your mind. This thing you saw, that's pushing weight, the lack of oxygen, we're finishing you. Was your companion safe and escaping? Find you reached your goal. The Titan takes a step back, and Rexmoa, memories flood back into you now. You never escaped that cave. You never saw your companions again. You never said goodbye to your family. You woke up. Different world. Things were misplaced and odd looking. Decided to shrug it off and attempt to go back home. This led you to the Festival of Harvest, where everything started. The Titan in front of you is expecting, kind of looking, see if you have anything to say.
You know, my family always warned me, quit while I was ahead, but there was always one last adventure to be had, one more journey to go on, one more bit of wisdom to contribute back at the monastery. I never knew when to quit, did I? Always pushing through, always taking care of everyone. And perhaps this is a fitting fate for someone as foolish as me.
Foolish, Titan says. Foolish would have been to not help companion. Foolish would have been their fate. Child who embody all my teachings. That's why I have a gift. Someone is here for you. And Rexmoa, see the Titan lift this wing portion of the background, and it pulls it back down again, And Rexmoa, behind the wing is your wife, your 2 kids. At the time, wife looks at you. You see immediate tears running down her cheeks, and she runs to give you a big tackle hug. It is a feeling that you have not felt in a warmth you could never forget. Something that you thought very far into the future, but it was happening right now.
Yeah, everything around me just seems to disappear, and my vision is just focused on her approaching me, and then I almost like disregard Horus's presence, and I run towards her as well.
The kids also come running at you. It is, all of them are crying, hugging you very tightly. She pulls away from the hug, just kind of, check your face, seeing it's really you right here with her. And she leans in for a loving kiss. After the exchange, she laughs about it and says, "I thought I'd never see you again."
My dear, I was afraid that I wouldn't either, and that I'd forget about the luster of your scales and the gleam of your eyes. And I turn to look towards my children, and I say to the eldest, "You've grown so much.
Both
I
of
never
them.
got to teach you.
No, go ahead. Sorry.
I never got to finish teaching you how to use a staff." And I look towards my other child and say, "When I left, you were still an egg in the brooch, in the brood." But I can immediately tell that they are in fact my child, and I pick them up, one in each arm, and I hug them as tightly as I can, and I'm practically leaving the ground in excitement, really.
You can see the kids are not able to form a lot of words. They are just crying, hugging you. Keep you close as much as they can. And your wife is there, very proud, trying to control herself a little. After all, it is a very emotional moment. And she moves closer to Don't worry. We are safe. And you're in a good place now.
Rexmoa is still tearing up, and he looks at his wrist and he sees the seashell necklaces that he made, and he takes 3 of them off and says, "I know you keep saying that I should stop bringing back all these useless trinkets, but I couldn't help it.
She
You should have
laughs.
seen the village. You should have seen the village that I got this from. Reminded me of our honeymoon. Another kingdom of merfolk. And I slipped them on their wrists one at a time.
You can see how the kids are inspecting the necklace, and your wife is as well. You can see her laughing, like in her crying. She nods at you, understanding that obviously it was one of those traits that she could never get rid of. And she goes, now it's your back. You can be a family again. And Rexmoa, you see the Titan step back a couple steps, and behind him now, where it seemed to be empty, you see a large city. Something beautiful, made out of gold marble. It looks pristine distance as the Titan looks at it. Your wife takes the kids. They were back to, and goes, when you come back, he says, a little bit of a sad tone. And Oris looks at you again, and he says, this is my gift to you. Your story is not done yet. It's time to go, my child.
Rexmoa hears Oris's words, and he looks at his wife and his kids one last time, and he tells them, just one last adventure, I promise. And he faces Oris again and says, I thank you for this gift. There's not many second chances in this realm, let alone third. And I assure you, I will pay back your faith in me in kind.
Oris gives an acknowledging nod, and he goes, I'm sure you will. Then the Titan looks at your wife, and she nods at him and just goes again, gives you a very tight hug, something that you wouldn't forget, and another kiss. She steps back, places your chest over your heart. She goes, safe. We will all be with you. Then she takes a step back and holds the hands of the kids kids, of course, asking if come back and demanding that you stay. Unfortunately, the mother, with all the pain in her, to quiet them down, because these are forces beyond control. Oris turns again to look at you, say, "Now, child, close your eyes. Focus. Focus what you love. Focus on what you said to yourself. And once you close your eyes, you feel the same sensation as before. Your body floating in this endless sea. For all of you players, you guys see how your companion Rexmoa was swallowed by the creature. You see the creature chomping on it, hear the nasty crunching of flesh and bone. A few seconds pass. You are taking your time to process this horrendous sight that you just witnessed, when a bright flash of light, followed by a thunderous boom, blinds you all and knocks you down into the ground. You guys are able to see how the wall behind the room that you were in is entirely destroyed. The only thing that comes through is the large head of a titan. Moving in to grab the creature with its beak, give the creature the same treatment it gave Rexmoa. After applying the same to it, it flies back. The gale of wind coming from its wings makes paper fly everywhere. The books that were still in their shelves get thrown all over the place, and even you have a hard time staying where you are with the strong winds, and as to catch a glimpse of the large creature soaring through the skies and disappearing almost immediately, leaving the corpse of this monstrosity bald on the ground. From its mouth, you can see a flash of light, a glow that is emanating with squelching sounds. You witness in awe how Rexmoa climbs out of the beast unharmed. He was glowing bright white light that slowly starts to fade as he stands up again and takes in the situation, breathing heavily, debating whether this experience was real or not. The glimmer slowly fades out of its body, and it focuses on a sphere right in front of Rexmoa. As it fades even more, Rexmoa specifically, can see how all that is left is a crystal, a almost transparent crystal with small glimmers inside of it. The crystal falls into your hands, Rexmoa. And you feel again the similar warmth just did with the embrace of your wife. Turn around to see your companions. And what are your reactions?
I'm definitely running over to hug Rexmoa right now. Like, immediately.
Yeah. Go and inspect, make sure he doesn't have any other kind of wounds or stuff, you know? That'd do what Taurin would do. Follow after her.
As far as you can
Kipper, of
see, Rexmoa is untouched.
Ambrose is still unconscious.
No, he's not. He's not.
No,
I healed him.
you got healed, Ambrose. Remember, you got 15 points of healing.
That's right. I can run over. I got berries. I got berries.
So you are not unconscious, by the way. You would have been able to witness all of this. You're muted.
Okay.
Also, Dishonor.
Yes. Yes, thank you.
But yeah, no, you would
I
have
just
been.
didn't want to accidentally interrupt.
You would have been fine, and you would have witnessed everything that just happened.
Let's go, Kipper.
Okay. Okay, I'm going.
I'll
Run to him. Go,
slowly
"Oh,
stand up
Are you
as
okay,
I
buddy? What's going on? What was that all
never
about?
really got a moment to actually.
Mhm.
What were you saying, Dishonor?
Never really got a moment to stand, so I'll use my sword to kind of pick myself up. Definitely still beaten and battered, as I'm still missing the majority of my HP. I will kind of just limp over, and along with our two guys, Kipper and Taurin, I will just drop my blade and just throw my arms around you.
Yeah, Rexmoa was while he was holding this crystal, he was still very much dazed by the series of events that just unfolded, and he was holding on so tightly to the memory of him embracing his family and just trying to commit every detail of that moment to his mind. And that moment and this one seem to almost blend together as he feels the embrace of his very familiar companions at this point. And with this crystal still in his hand, he starts tearing up again and returns the embrace as well. And he just can't form any words right now, and just exists in this moment to appreciate what he had and also what he has right now.
I will reveal to you, Rexmoa. You have received the Air Titan. You may find a new little thingy journal. That is an ability that you get for having this boon.
Ooh, I'm gonna keep it a secret for now.
Good. Hey, that's only a thing that you know. I have not shared it with anybody else. And as you guys share this loving embrace, a miracle just happened in front of you. we're gonna end the session there. Because we
CJ,
don't
I'm
have
gonna
enough
kill
time. Yay! Everybody say goodbye
Why
to the
is
people
it
on the
doing-
mods.
It's a Hallows Eve miracle.
It's a
No.
miracle.
That's it.
Goodbye, everybody.
Susanna, did you cry too?
No, don't leave.